Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Fozia Sher and today we will how to build multiplication table under the subject of symmetry and magnetochemistry. So here are some general rules which are very important if we want to draw multiplication table of different molecules. First one is the product of two members and square of any member is also a member of the group. Here the member means symmetry element or symmetry operation that exists in that particular molecule. So if we multiply the product of two members or multiply two of the symmetry operations or elements and we take the square of any symmetry element, then the result would be the same because the result should be from the symmetry elements or symmetry operations of that particular molecule. So it should not be by on the symmetry operations. Second one is there must be an identity element. As we know the importance of identity already. C is combination must be associative. That is, associative means if we multiply A and B and then along with C, answer should be equal to B multiplied with C along with A. The last one is every member must have an inverse which is also a member, that is A multiplied by A inverse is equal to identity. If A is a member, then A inverse must also be. So these are 4 rules to construct the multiplication table of any molecule. Now here is the example of trans 2-butene. So for the construction of multiplication table of any molecule, we have to write down the complete set of symmetry elements and symmetry operations. Now let us find difference between the symmetry elements and symmetry operation of trans 2-butene. We already know that there is identity in all kind of molecules. So we first write the identity of the molecule which is E. Next one is proper rotation. Now we need to find any kind of proper rotation in this molecule, and there is a C2 rotation in this molecule. We can easily rotate this molecule from its axis of rotation, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. The results would be indistinguishable. If results are same, then the symmetry elements exist in this molecule. So here is C2 from this axis of rotation after proper rotation. After proper rotation, we need to find any plane of symmetry, also known as sigma, and plane of symmetry exists in this molecule. Yes, there is sigma, that is plane of symmetry in trans 2-butene. Moreover, we have to find invariant and improper rotation in this molecule. There is no improper rotation in this molecule, but invariant center exists in this molecule. And we know that invariant center is that if we draw a point at the center of the molecule and we move in any direction, we find an atom in that direction. So the similar atom should be present in opposite direction. So this is the middle point of the molecule. We find hydrogen over there, and exactly on the opposite side there is another hydrogen atom. Same in the case of methyl group on the opposite sides. So we can say that there is an inverse center also. So we find 4 symmetry operations in this molecule: identity, C2 rotation, sigma, and invariant center. And this is all about the symmetry operations and elements in trans 2-butene. Talk about another similar example which is quite related to trans 2-butene. It is trans 1,2-dichloroethylene. So we need to construct the multiplication table for trans 1,2-dichloroethylene, and we also need to find possible symmetry operations and elements which are found in this molecule. I do believe that you are quite good to find out complete set of symmetry operations in any molecule. So the symmetry elements present in this molecule are identity, C2 rotation, sigma, and invariant center. These are total 4 symmetry elements which are present in this molecule. So if we look closely, then we observe that these are symmetry elements which are also present in trans 2-butene. So both have similar symmetry operations. There are three types of plane of symmetry that are present in any molecule: sigma V, sigma H and sigma D. In sigma V, V represents vertical mirror plane. In sigma H, H represents horizontal mirror plane, and in sigma D, D represents the dihedral mirror plane. In this molecule, sigma H symmetry exists. As we know that axis of rotation towards the observer and perpendicular to the axis of rotation, then plane of symmetry is horizontal plane of symmetry, and C2 rotation is present in this molecule. Now let us construct the multiplication table for these two molecules that we have studied, trans-2-butene and trans-1,2-dichloroethylene. Before writing the multiplication table, we have to write the product of any operation that is going to be observed, and that is going to be written in the multiplication table. So we have to remember the products after applying specific symmetry operations to a molecule. It is very important to draw correct multiplication table for any molecule. And here are the products of different symmetry operations in trans-2-butane and as well as same for trans-1,2-dichloroethylene. So here are the symmetry elements in trans-2-butane. As we see in the diagram, there are C2 rotation, sigma and inversion center. In diagram, there is an upper side arrow on the hydrogen atom. What happens if we apply C2 axis of rotation? We rotate this molecule in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. The result would be the same, only the hydrogen atoms are replaced and arrow direction do not change in this case. Now if we apply plane of symmetry to this molecule, then arrow direction would be changed only, and position of hydrogen atom remains same. Now if we we see that the arrow change from upward direction to the downward direction, and we get the result like this one. So we can say that this is sigma or sigma H operation. Now what happens if we apply inversion center to this molecule? We know that the inversion center is actually the traveling of distance from middle point to any atom, and if we find similar atom on other side, the result would be the inversion center. And if we just travel to this molecule here and we should go to another molecule downward, so the arrow would be an opposite side and in the downward direction. This is the result of inversion center. So by applying the inversion center to the molecule, the position of hydrogen atom and also the direction of arrow will change as shown in the diagram. Now let us talk about the multiplication table of trans-2-butane. Here I have written the symmetry elements identity, C2, sigma and I in tabular form. Let us multiply all the symmetry elements with different symmetry elements on the upper side. So we have to multiply the first symmetry element to all the symmetry elements written on the above side of the table. First we multiply identity with all the symmetry operations of this molecule. If we multiply identity with this identity, the result would be identity. And if we multiply identity with C2, the result would be C2. If we multiply identity with sigma, the result would be sigma. And if we multiply identity with inversion center, the result will be the inversion center. Because we have already discussed that any operation multiplied with identity, the result would be the same, that is operation would be written as it is because identity is same as doing nothing. So here is the result: identity, C2, sigma and inversion center. Now we multiply C2 with all the symmetry operations of the molecule. First we multiply C2 with identity, result will be C2. Then if we apply C2 on a molecule 2 times, first when we apply, then arrow direction remains same, but position of hydrogen atom changes. So if we apply again, then arrow direction remains same, but position of hydrogen atom changes. So the result would be we get identity, which we write as our reference. Then if we apply first C2 and sigma on this molecule, so after applying C2 we apply sigma, only arrow direction will change and this operation would be equal to the inversion as shown in the diagram. Number 4 is if we apply C2 and inversion center on a molecule, so after applying C2 on molecule we will apply inversion center. We know that arrow will appear on opposite hydrogen but downward, and this is the result of plane of symmetry sigma. Now we multiply sigma with all the symmetry operations of the molecule. If we multiply sigma with E, then the result would be sigma. If we apply sigma on C2 molecule, then first applying sigma we apply C2, then only position of hydrogen atom changes, and this would be equal to the inversion center. If we apply sigma 2 times, then the result would be equal to identity, because if we apply two similar operations 2 times, result would be the identity. Number 4 is if we apply sigma and inversion center, arrow will reappear on the opposite direction and this would be equal to the C2. Now let us talk about the last symmetry operation, which is inversion center. If we multiply inversion center with identity, then the result would be identity, and we know it quite clearly. Now if we apply inversion center and then C2 to the molecule, then on applying C2 hydrogen atom position will change but arrow direction remains same, and this result would be equal to sigma H. Now if we apply inversion center on sigma, arrow direction changes but position remains same on applying sigma, and it is equal to C2. Then if we apply inversion center 2 times, result would be equal to the identity. So this is the complete multiplication table of trans 2-butene, and we can easily construct the multiplication table for any of the molecule. This is all about the lecture. Thank you very much.